Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Happy Friday! Welcome to Wake Up with Greg. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm happy to be here today because it's Friday, and we needed Friday to get here in a major way. This week has been, it seems like it's just been, 6 Mondays and a Tuesday. It's just been a long week. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I'm happy to be here. The weather's a little bit cooler this morning, so it's really nice coming in. Drove in with the windows down. I was listening to the Wake Up with Greg playlist, and Spotify just nailed it as far as I had it on random shuffle, and it picked just perfect songs to help me with my mood this morning. And so I encourage you guys to listen to the Wake Up with Greg playlist because there's a lot of stuff on there that can just make your day go right. So we're off to a good start. Let's hope it continues. So good morning. Who am I? What am I doing? Why are we here? My name's Greg Rosander. I'm with Palin Music Center, and we are here to share the internet's coolest instruments with you today. Today and every day. I'm here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here in our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel, in our studio here in Springfield, Missouri. And so I'm here to share cool instruments. Today I've got a, what do you want to call it? I don't know. A trifecta of trumpets. I've used that word before. I need to come up with some new ones. Mike and Max and Mom are here. The Triple M Triple M trio is here. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the show. In addition to the cool instruments, I like to share music and wisdom and just fun things that I'm interested in, that I think you might be interested in, or maybe not, but just take it for what it's worth. Little quirky things about me. So, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to dig into here today. So, we've got the live stream chat going on, so it's a lot more fun if we can have interaction here. So, leave your comments and questions. Feel free to ask any questions about anything you see on the show today, any of the trumpets. If you want more details, or if there's something else you want to see on the show, go ahead and ask. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. We're here in Springfield, Missouri, but we've had people from all over the world watching. This week we hit Australia and Nepal, I think, and some others. Philippines, I think maybe. It's just we're everywhere, guys. So it's a whole lot of fun. I haven't really seen much of Sax Boy this week, our buddy from Sweden, because I know he's on vacation over on the East Coast here in the States. So I hope he's doing all right and having a great vacation. Hope you make it back to the show here sometime soon. So in addition to the comments and chats, but first of all, let me just ask you, please keep it polite, keep it appropriate. This is a family show, so we don't want any, jibber jabber nonsense that just has nothing to do with what we're doing here. So, so keep it polite, keep it appropriate, and let's have some fun with it. Because you don't want Jordan to block you, because he will. He'll do it. The guy's quick on the draw, man. You just say something inappropriate, he's going to knock you out. All right, so just beware of that. All right. Hey, look at that. We're in the 1430s. We're cruising on up. Today is episode 94. We got episode 100 coming up here shortly after my vacation. We're going to just be doing some cool stuff. So hit the like button, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button so we can get that number to 1,500. That would be a really awesome birthday present for me. And then share this with everyone, everybody you know, all your friends, family, relatives, coworkers, the kid down the street. I don't know, just anybody. Share it, and let's get a broad and wide and fun audience going on here. Okay, rambling. I got to say one thing. I know this is going to be the topic of conversation around the country today. And I know I said we don't do politics or religion on this show, so I'm not going to dig deep. But the only thing I'm going to say is pray for our country, guys. If you saw the debate last night, we're in a world of hurt. It was a complete and total embarrassment for our country, and I feel horrible about it. I had nothing to do with it, but even so, vote. Get out there and vote, but don't vote for either of these guys. Write somebody else in. I don't know. Pick anybody but these two candidates we've got going on. That's all I'm going to say about it. Pray for our country. We need help. it's a sad day yesterday. So, all right, enough about politics and religion. We're done with that. Moving on. Let's say a fine good morning to Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
My coffee. Where's my coffee?
Oh, no. Do you need me to run and get it?
This is going to be a bad day. I might have you do
Okay.
that. I think it's sitting on my desk.
I can do that when you start
Somewhere
showing
around
the first horn.
When I start showing the first horn, Jordan will get me my coffee. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't have my coffee, my Hawaiian coffee. So, yeah, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. Glad it's Friday.
Glad it's Friday. Yeah, we got hopefully a nice weekend coming up. Not too
Yeah,
hot.
it felt good outside this morning. I hope it stays that way all
Yeah,
day.
nice.
Yeah.
In the low 70s, had the windows down.
Yeah, nice breeze.
Nice breeze, but now I can't breathe. But that's all right. I'll take what I can take.
Yeah.
Because we like the cooler weather around here. When it gets hot, it gets sticky, and we just hate it when it's sticky.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
Well, cool.
got big weekend plans.
I think we're hanging out with some college friends.
Oh, all right.
I think that's all we got planned. So
I got yard work planned. That's pretty much my
Hey,
weekends
nice.
anymore. That's the summer weekend plans. And gearing up for the trip next week. So, we got that going on.
yeah,
So
that's fun.
that is fun indeed. All right. Well, we've said good morning to Jordan. We've got all the business stuff out of the way. And so why don't we just dig into this and have some fun with some horns.
Let's dig in.
Let's dig in. I'm going to put my fancy gloves on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I got something stuck on my finger there. I don't know.
All right. Well, go ahead and glove up and tell us about your shirt and watch.
Shirt and watch. I know you haven't seen this shirt before because this is the first time I've worn it on the show. I know that for a fact. I was just feeling this shirt. It's a Friday shirt. It's just, this thing's older than dirt, guys. I don't know how old it is. I've had it forever, but it's super comfortable and it still looks good. I mean, I think it's called Island Life or Island Style, something like that. I love the light blue contrast with the brown. I think those are like bamboo leaves or something, but I just love this shirt. So anyway, I hope you like it too. It's one of my all-time favorites. And then my watch is the Fossil tank watch there with the leather band or strap. Get up close. There it is. It's upside down, but you can see it. Kind of cool. All right. I love these tank style, the rectangular style watches. So yeah, that's that. So let's dig into the first horn. We've got a stellar horn up to start the show. We're going to show the case first. Got a very nice traditional classic wood shell case. You can see the logo on there. This is a Schilke trumpet, but noticing the size, what do we have? We've got a piccolo trumpet here, guys. For those of you who don't know what a piccolo trumpet is, and all of you brass players out there can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, but a piccolo trumpet, thank you, brother. We are alive. We have the coffee. Woohoo! Okay, now I can work. A piccolo trumpet is a trumpet, I believe it's like pitched an octave above a traditional B-flat trumpet. Usually has an additional valve as well. And they're little itty bitty guys, look at that, okay? So this is not a pocket trumpet, this is a piccolo trumpet. This is a legitimate professional high-end trumpet, handmade in the USA. This is a Schilke, this is the model P7-4, so 4 for the four pistons, or 4 valves. And this has a traditional bell. This is the bell is a beryllium bell. And beryllium from Schilke is just a brass with a higher copper content. So yeah, but it's got the full 180 degree curve in the bow of the bell or the crook of the bell. So you get that shorter, compact look to the horn. We've got a number 8-inch bell, or number 8, not an 8-inch, but number 8 bell taper on this. This is a lightweight horn, so 450 medium bore. So this is a great classical horn, great solo horn for any of that really high, those high piccolo parts that you need in a brass section. It comes with 3, they're kind of wrapped up here. So you've got the one that's on the horn and then 2 others. Changeable mouth pipes. They're for B flat and A, and there's a cornet shank and a trumpet shank option which gives you different tuning and different feel. Typically, they come standard with a cornet shank mouthpiece. So yeah, this is the P7-4 Beryllium Bell piccolo trumpet by Schilke. Some of the other features here, you've got the first slide thumb hook, you've got the third slide finger ring. As I stated, the mouth pipe is removable and swappable. Also for tuning, you can move that in and out for your tuning as well. The valve caps and finger buttons are that really great hexagonal, hexagonal look to them, kind of a really cool feature that Schilke does. I think Getzen does them as well. One of my favorite looks, of course, and then you've got the pretty real mother of pearl key touches with the green felts on there. So yeah, this is a killer piccolo trumpet. This is the model P7-4 from Schilke. I have two other models of piccolo trumpets by Schilke in stock as well. I have the P5-4 BG and the P5-4 without the BG. So if you need a piccolo trumpet for your orchestra, your symphony, your university, college, even your high school groups, you want a piccolo trumpet for those great symphonic pieces, this is the great one for you. This one, very popular amongst trumpet players, one of the best-selling piccolo trumpets of all time. So check this out live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, and we can send this to you so you can take it home today and start your journey into the piccolo trumpet world. So look at the inside of the case. You've got a beautiful green, very elegant velvet-lined interior with the Schilke logo there. Just top-notch all of the way, guys. So this is it doesn't get better than this. This is as top of the line as you can get. And it's priced accordingly. It's in that $4,600 range. So, but we have financing available through Synchrony and Affirm and Catapult and a variety of others. So check out the website at palinmusic.com. You can apply right online to do that if you need help financing a horn. So where's everybody this morning? The chat's a little quiet for this Friday morning. Let's come on in and join us and see what's happening. I'd love to chat with you all. All right, so that's horn number one. What do we got going on next, Jordan?
All right. Want to recommend some music to us?
I do. Well, and here's what I'm going to do, because we just talked about a piccolo trumpet. Many of you may not be aware of what a piccolo trumpet is or what it sounds like, but many of you may be aware of the Beatles. So the Beatles, obviously the most influential rock group in the history of popular music. John, Paul, George, and Ringo created some of the most lasting, most loved music of all time. And so there is a song that came from their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. The song is called Penny Lane, and the song Penny Lane features a piccolo trumpet solo. So here is the album cover there. I know you've all seen it at one point or another. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The song is Penny Lane, and if you haven't ever heard this song in your life, I mean, I don't know where you've been, living under a rock or in a cave somewhere, but iconic song by the Beatles. It's a great song, by the way, and the piccolo trumpet solo is just so much fun on that. So it's a really interesting way to hear what the piccolo trumpet is capable of outside of like a traditional symphony or orchestral sound. So I'm going to add this to the Wake Up with Greg playlist right now. That's on Spotify that I've created for you. It's a public playlist that anybody can access. Just go into Spotify and look up Wake Up with Greg, and I'll be there. It has all of the songs that I've recommended on this show for the past 94 episodes, and this one is getting added right now. Penny Lane by the Beatles. We're going to add that to the playlist. Wake Up with Greg right now. So there it is. I don't know what else I can say about the song. Just you need to listen to it. It's So fantastic. Okay, so that is the song Penny Lane featuring the piccolo trumpet. So now Jordan has stepped away for a moment, not sure where he went or what he's doing, but I'm going to grab the second instrument here after I get a little swig of my coffee. All right. Next item up for grabs. As I said, we are doing a trifecta of trumpets today for this Friday. We have here a professional grade Jupiter XO series professional trumpet. This is the model 1604S-R, and we'll get into the reasons for that. Really cool traditional kind of tweed style case with the leather appointments, brass hardware. Really lovely case. I love those traditional latches. They give you that, kind of bouncy pop when you listen to it, when you hear them open. I just love it. All right, so let's look at this trumpet. I forgot to put my gloves back on, so I got to get those on here first. All right, here we are. This is the Jupiter XO series, and XO is their artist line or professional line, kind of like the Stradivarius and the Bach trumpet line and so on, the King Legends, so on and so forth. So what do we have here? So we have, this is a large bore horn, a 462 bore, so something akin to what like Miles Davis would have played. Now Miles Davis didn't play a Jupiter, he played a Martin, which is a company that is kind of no longer there or exists anymore. Thank you, Con Selmer. But we have a 462 large bore. We have a 4.8 inch bell. We have a rose brass reverse lead pipe. Okay, so first of all, we've got a silver plated horn, so you can't tell visibly that it's a rose brass lead pipe. But the lead pipe, which we've talked about many times before, the lead pipe is the first point of entry for air through the horn. This is where all of the tone is produced initially. Of course, everything else it goes through colors and affects that tone, the resistance and the feel and the flow of the air. But this is made out of rose brass, which, what do we know with rose brass? It's got more copper in it, so it gives you a darker, warmer, richer tone. Okay, and then with the reverse lead, so you can see how these are kind of stepped, so the airflow goes very smoothly through the tuning slide. Normally with a traditional slide, there's a little step right here where that air is coming through and it kind of bumps against that, which adds resistance and turbulence inside the horn. So with the reverse lead, that kind of takes that away. So this has the, the elliptical tuning slide on here, but it comes with 2 tuning slides. So this is a completely customizable horn, and I'll show you the rest of the customization that you can do. So you get a fully curved, or what they call a C curve tuning slide, or you get what they call the D curve, or the elliptical tuning slide there. And again, when you're going around corners, in a sense, that adds resistance, adds turbulence. So the tone and feel is going to be a little bit different than with the curved slide there. So lots of great high-end features on this horn. You've got heavyweight top valve caps. You have mother of pearl key touches on the finger buttons, of course. But talking about the customizability or the things that you can do, Monel pistons, of course, give you the smoothest action. I talked about the 2 tuning slides. But this also comes with a custom accessory kit. Looks like a little cigarette case, or a reed case, if you will. Not cigarette case, we don't have those here. Max says killer horn, killer case. Thank you, Max. So you get this little accessory kit that comes along with it. So what does that give you? Well, you get heavyweight bottom valve caps, and anytime you're adding weight to the horn, you're adding mass, which adds resonance to the horn and helps with projection as well. So fully customizable there. You've got some valve springs here, some lightweight valve springs, which give you a lot bouncier, very light touch action to your horn. You've got an extra set of valve guides here. Plus you have 3 all metal finger buttons there to completely customize your horn. So guys, this is professional grade. This is top-notch stuff. Don't let the Jupiter name fool you. I know they're mostly known for their student and intermediate level stuff, but they do make great professional instruments. And this is one that I would highly recommend. Oh, that's not necessarily an appropriate topic for this show, guys, but thank you for being on here anyway. All right, so just looking at the chat, let's keep it appropriate and clean for the show. See, bam, you're gone. Be nice, people. Say nice things. All right. So one more time, this is the Jupiter Exo Series 1604S-R, R for the rose brass lead pipe, and reverse lead as well. So there we go, live on the website right now. This horn is on special on the website as well, so check it out. It's a sweet smoking deal. This horn is normally in the $4,000 price range. We've got it at $24.95. So take it home today. Was an honest question. Well, was it really? I'm not so sure. All right, so we've got the trumpet there. That's trumpet number 2. All right, we'll set that one aside before we grab the third one here. I'll go ahead and pull it up though so we can have it ready. So Jordan, what do we got going on next?
All right, next you show us something cool.
Show you something cool. All right, well, I was kind of wandering around my house this morning thinking, do I want to share something that I'm interested in or something that, it sticks to the theme or whatever. And I saw an item on the wall of my house and I was like, you know what? I got to share this. So I'm going to do it. I've talked multiple times about movies on this show that have great musical scores or great musical soundtracks, or they're about music or musicians. This falls into that category of an amazing, legendary, iconic, all of my favorite words, soundtrack by the great Henry Mancini. And I know I've probably mentioned Henry Mancini on the show before, but when you're talking of somebody of that caliber that has created some of the most memorable music in history, he gets mentioned more than once around here. So the movie that I'm going to talk about, of course, is Breakfast at Tiffany's, okay? One of the greatest movies of all time in the history of cinema. The great, beautiful, stunning Audrey Hepburn in her prime. This movie came out, in the 1961? Okay, so even before me. But man, such a great film based on the book, I think by Truman Capote, is that right? Those of you in the know can correct me on that, but Audrey Hepburn, George Peppard starred in this film, and the music is iconic. Here is the soundtrack album from the movie. Of course, if you're familiar with the movie at all, the song Moon River was made famous in this movie. Audrey sings it in the film, and then there's a couple variations on that theme throughout the movie. But it's such a great, great film with wonderful music. Breakfast at Tiffany's. You should definitely check it out. I don't know, I haven't checked. I assume this film is in the Criterion Collection, as one of those films that is recommended by everyone that is a must watch. So if you want great music, a great story, great acting and characters, her character Holly Golightly, kind of a tragic figure if I'm being honest, but yet it's a great little love story, and it ends with a happy ending. So spoiler alert, I'm not going to tell you what the ending is, but anyway, you need to just watch it and listen to the music. The music is so much fun. And I will pick a song from this movie. It may be Moon River, it may not. It may be the theme song, the Breakfast at Tiffany's theme song. Because the music, it sets a mood. It's just one of those things, you just can't listen to it and not be happy. And you get that kind of feeling of, you know what I mean? It's so great. So yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Watch it. I mean, if you can, watch it this weekend. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. If not, rent it. It's only a couple bucks to rent it. Or get out there, go to Entertain Mart somewhere and buy it. Because once you've seen it once, you're going to watch it 1,000 more times. So that's my something cool. It's kind of quick and easy. I don't know what else I can say about it, but the famous little black dress everything about it is just, oh, so fantastic. All right, I'm gonna stop there and just roll with that and let you guys soak that in and see what you want to do with it. So that is my cool thing for the day. Breakfast at Tiffany's, soundtrack and score by Henry Mancini. And yeah, check it out. All right, what do we got next, Jordan?
The next horn. The final horn.
The next horn, the final horn. This is the final countdown. All right. Switching gears to a Yamaha here, and what we have today is a C trumpet. So we're kind of hitting all the spectrums. We got the B-flat trumpet with the Jupiter. We've got the B-flat A piccolo from Schilke, and now we have a C trumpet from Yamaha. This is the YTR 8445, 2, and then the S for the silver plated. Professional C trumpet. So a C trumpet is something, whoa, that case doesn't want to stay open apparently. Slammed in my face. A C trumpet is primarily used in symphonic or chamber music, certainly classical styles, orchestral, or maybe some concert band type stuff. So it is a great horn. Let me show you. It's not going to look a lot different than the B-flat trumpet, but the main tubing section is just a little bit shorter. So you can see there's a bigger gap here between the rim of the bell and the tuning slide. So because it's a higher pitched horn, they call these a harmony horn or a high pitched trumpet. So this is the YTR 8445S from Yamaha. So the specs on this guy, we have a 4 7/8 inch hand hammered yellow brass bell. This is from their Xeno series, if you can see that on there. Xeno from Yamaha. Okay, so Xeno is their higher end custom level horns. We have 4 7/8 bell. We've got a 462 large bore, similar to the Jupiter that I was just showing there. It's a heavyweight horn, so you've got a bit more weight in it, which is going to give you a bit more mass, a bit more resonance. A great solo horn for a symphony or chamber group, and not too much out of the range of affordability. This is like $3,200 for this guy, so right there in the sweet spot of most professional grade trumpets. So if you, again, are a university or a high school or a symphony orchestra needing a C trumpet for your group, this is the horn for you. You can catch this on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 or by checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Or, you can email me at greg@palinmusiccenter. So we got dozens of ways that or dozens, I guess maybe not dozens, but that was 4 different ways that you can reach out and get a hold of me or, just buy a horn and take it home today. Couple of features on here. We've got the 3rd slide lock stop on there, 3rd slide finger ring, 1st slide thumb hook, mother of pearl key touches on there. Yeah, that's pretty much all the specs that are needed for this horn. Bright silver plating. This is the Yamaha Xeno C trumpet, YTR 8445-2S, on our website, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Well, there's a new viewer. I don't know what language that is, but welcome to the show. If you can translate that into English, I'd love to give you a shout out. Thanks for being here. All right, so let me put that horn back.
It says hello.
It says hello. Well, all right, we'll take it. Do we know what language that is?
Korean.
Korean. Okay, well, fantastic. Welcome to the show from Korea, I guess. South Korea, I would assume, maybe. Could be North Korea, I suppose. I don't know. But welcome anyway. Glad to have you. We are kind of winding down the show now. We've shown the 3 trumpets for the day. To recap, we have a Schilke P7-4 piccolo trumpet, B-flat A piccolo trumpet. We have a Jupiter XO series 1604S-R professional B-flat trumpet, and then finally this Yamaha Xeno YTR 8445-2S professional C trumpet. So that's what we showed today. So what do we got left, Jordan?
Just some wisdom, but we just got a question on the chat.
Hey, I'm a bari sax player. Do you have a bari sax at all? Joe Mama, I love your name, by the way. I don't currently have any bari saxes in stock to show. We do stock them occasionally. I do plan on getting some more in soon, I hope, but I don't have any to show. I have shown a couple on the show in the past, and like as soon as I showed them, they sold. So, which is true of anytime we get a bari sax in, they just kind of disappear pretty quick. So, but we can get any of the major players out there, of course, Yamaha, Selmer, Jupiter, P. Marriott, of course, my favorite, Ramponi and Kazani. We can get Kyle Worth, we can get Buffet, we can get Yanagasawa, we can get them all. So if there's a brand out there that you're interested in, you can reach out to me, like I said, at palinmusic.com. We've got a chat function on the website. You can reach out to me. You can call me 417-882-7006. You can email me at gregr@palinmusic.com. Or, yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways to reach me. We can talk about bari saxes. I'd love to help you out there. Where are you watching from, by the way, Joe Mama? Where in the country or the world are you? Would love to know where you're watching from. I'm here in Springfield, Missouri, so anywhere anybody's out there, just let us know. Yeah. All right, so we're winding down, I guess. We're coming near to the end here.
Yeah, I also ran a poll asking who plays trumpet, and we got 82% no, 18 yes.
18%
so
of our
a few trumpet
viewers?
players, yeah.
Right. Well, there we go. California, I'm a California boy myself, raised out there in Bakersfield, California, and that's where most of my family still resides. Be heading out there in a few months for my niece's wedding, so love the great state of California. Certainly plan on spending some time there at the beach here soon, I hope. All right, so yeah, what else we got, Jordan? Is that it?
Just some wisdom
Just
now.
some wisdom. All right. This is a quote from not a trumpet artist, but a saxophone artist. We've talked about him on the show not too long ago because sadly we lost this artist just this last month. The late, great David Sanborn, one of the most influential saxophone players of all time, certainly of my generation for sure. But here's what David Sanborn says about music. He says, "Everyone goes through the ups and downs of living, fretting about the future, worrying about what happened. Music teaches us how to be in the moment." I think that's very true. Because I mean, you're just aware of what's going on right now when you're listening to music or when you're making music or performing music. You are in the moment, you're in the present, you're in the now. And that's so true. And that's one of the great, great things about music. Everyone goes through the ups and downs of living, fretting about the future, worrying about what happened. Music teaches us how to be in the moment. I truly appreciate that. One last note, just to remind you, get out there and vote, folks. Let's help our country. The debates last night, I don't know, hot mess. So that's the last thing I'm going to say about that. So I really appreciate y'all being here and watching the show. It's really great to see, you know, the subscribers popping on and helping us out. So every little button click that you do helps us to be able to keep doing this and keep sharing cool things with you. And then provide more and better content as well. So check out all the other stuff on our page, all of Austin's saxophone demos on there, and Paul's demos, and all of Corey's repair work, cool stuff we got going on there. So plus our other main Palin Music channel on YouTube with Nate's Cars and, or not Cars and Guitars, but his Chords and Coffee. But speaking of cars and guitars, we've got a new one coming. I don't know, have we announced this yet? All over the world? I don't know.
I don't think they've officially announced it, but
anyway, here's an unofficial announcement. July 20th, Saturday, July 20th, we are having part 2, Cars and Guitars, here at our Springfield store, where we have all sorts of cool hot rods and race cars and all kinds of things, and some cool music, live music, and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're in the Springfield, Missouri area on July 20th, come on out to Cars and Guitars. It's a major fun time, and I'll probably have my Mustang out there again, so I know I'll be there. So that's about it. We'll talk more about that later. So that's what we've got. All right. I'm going to wrap this up for you folks. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.